Hello, January 25th, and I got this today. I did a little bit of shopping, and I got this today. It's like a new lighter. I liked it because it has like a flip, you can flip it up, and then you can press it. Wait, it's not working? Come on, seriously? This thing's supposed to work. What is going on here? I think my cats did something to it. Shit. I'll have to figure it out another day. It's useless. Anyhow, so what happened today? So yesterday my supervisor asked me if we could switch days. So she would work today and I'd work tomorrow, and I was like, perfect, because I'm not feeling good today. So I'm like, just when I needed a break for a day, good, So so basically, yikes. Okay. So basically, my friend my older friend, she's like 58. She contacted me because she's having a date with some guy, and she's asking me which outfits she should wear. I'm not a fashion consultant, but I seem to help her out somewhat, so she was happy. And I was like feeling a little lonely today, I was feeling a little bit like I don't know, man. You have those days when you're just like sad and a little bit lonely, so like you want to meet up with friends or whatever. So I was like thinking, maybe I should find myself a date. Basically, this other guy that I had dated and dumped him, he's contacting me. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. And I said, oh, if you want, you can come visit me today or whatever. He's like, oh, if you want, you can come visit me. I don't mind. Like, he doesn't want to come here. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So I told him, yeah, I'm looking for another date, Then he tells me, oh, you can, he got upset, I'm not going to say what he said because it wasn't very nice, but whatever. I told him he's crazy, and I think one day I think I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I think I'll be comfortable, like, completely alone. I'll have my hobbies, I'll have my things to do, and I'll be, like, completely happy, I'm getting to that point in my life. My cat, Tourmaline, he's really horny, he's getting bigger. He's trying to hump my other cat, Tara, but she's too small to have a baby yet, I hope. She's getting bigger, She's getting bigger, but my Tourmaline, he keeps going to the door, because I have, like, all these stray cats outside. I live right by the door of my building where all the strays are, so I guess he smells them, so he wants to go out, and hump them. So I sent a message to my vet. I need to take him this week to get, the thing is, when you take a cat to get neutered, like I was discussing with my friend that called me, my older friend, I was discussing with her, I said, like, I feel bad neutering them because, like, not to be vulgar, but my orange cat, he had all this, like, he had his testicles, and then, like, now it's, like, chopped off, and I feel like it's kind of cruel thing to do to animal. Like, I don't believe in it, but what am I going to do? I can't support another litter of cats, So I have to get him neutered, and it's like a whole process. You need to go and you need to you basically need you bring it to the vet. It's a surgery, so it takes 2 hours. Then you need to come back 2 hours later. And then I have to put him in the separate room. So I put them in the bathroom because I live in a studio. So I need to put them in a separate room away from the other cats because they're very woozy, The anesthesia wears off and they're woozy, so like you kind of have to look after them, So like I have to do it on a day when I don't have work. And then after it's like a whole week of antibiotics. So you have to it's like a whole procedure, Like everyone makes like it's so simple, Oh yeah, just get the cat neutered and put them back on the street, But no, like if they don't have antibiotics, they could get infected and everything. And it's funny, I've been thinking like I've been thinking about like Christianity and Islam, and how they're so similar to each other in only one way. And that is, if you look throughout history, like Islam has forcibly converted people by force, and the same with Christianity for thousands of years. They were converting people by force, So that's one similarity about the two religions, and that's why I don't believe in Christianity or Islam. And another thing is that I find that whenever I talk to a Muslim or a Christian, they're always trying to tell me that Judaism is the wrong religion and their religion is the best and I should convert to Islam. Then you talk to the Christian person and they tell you the same thing, So I tell them, I said, okay, I said Christianity and Islam, you're both the same, like I say like, you're both the same, like, imagine I would, God forbid, because I'm a Jew, God forbid, imagine if I would convert to Islam, then the Christians will come to me and tell me that I need to believe in Jesus, so then I would convert to Christianity and back and forth because they're both trying to be the dominant religion, That's what I think is like really funny about the two religions. I think the only religions that are actually good which is not a religion, is the Buddha and Judaism. And this one guy, I'm on this dating app, right? And this one guy, he's like, I showed him my Instagram account and I said to him, he's like, oh, you're so, he saw my videos on the Instagram, so he's like, oh, you're so cute, you're adorable, oh, you're so unique, you're so sweet, you're this, you're that. I'm like, oh, thank you, and he's like, oh, maybe that's because, you're American or you're once religious, See, that's my cat. Look at him, Tourmaline, by the door crying. Like, I hope the neighbors don't hear it because they're going to think, oh, they're going to come knocking at my door. He wants to get out to go mate with the other cats, Tourmaline. Such a bad boy. I'd call him a dog, but he's a cat. So, because dogs, like I always say, like, I went on this other app called Azar, and you can just talk to anyone. And these guys are so disgusting. They would tell me they want to see my butt, I would say to them, mostly Muslims, they have no respect for women. So, I would say, I want to see your sister's butt. And then they get all offended. You can't offend the family because then they're going to kill you. Like, they can disrespect you, but if you're going to disrespect their family, they're hypocrites, Like, they can't see the connection, So, that's my little anger rant right there. So what was I saying before? About, oh yeah, the other guy, he's like, because I told him, he asked me if I was religious. I said, yeah, but I'm not right now. And he's like, oh, maybe that's why you seem like childish and innocent, And I said, maybe. And I said, in general, like, I find that, that could be partly true because I was brought up religious, because I told him I find that the Israeli secular woman is very aggressive and very, attitude, they have chutzpah, they're very loud, they're very strong, you know, they're very like in your face. And I find that the religious women in Israel, they are more gentle, they have more manners, they're more polite. And I said that's due to the fact that they actually, you know, religious people, they don't have TV in their house, you know, they don't watch, most don't watch movies, you know, they don't have the secular influence of like Hollywood and all that, all the aggression and all the violence. They don't have that influence. And also they learn Pirkei Avos, which is the sayings of our forefathers, you know, which teaches you how to treat another human being, you know. And they learn Torah, they learn the Midrash says, which speaks about, you know, being kind and, you know, doing all the good things. And it's like a totally different lifestyle, you know. So naturally, people that are brought up like that are more refined, you know. They're not as in your face. They're more gentle and more polite, you know. That's what I said. I'm smoking too much. Feels good. So that's what I told the guy on the dating app, you know, because he thinks I'm kind of, you know, immature, you know. And the guy has 3 kids, and he doesn't want more, you know. And, you know, there's a point in my life where I was like, hey, I was like, okay, I don't want to have kids because I feel like this world is a very cruel world, and I don't know, you know, I wouldn't want anyone else to come into this world to suffer in any way, you know. But now I'm reaching a point where, you know, like, I want to have a family, you know, like. So the guy's like, yeah, I think we're in different stages in our life, you know, like, you know, he doesn't want to have more kids, but we could meet up. I said, yeah, maybe we could meet up someday, you know. I don't mind meeting new people, you know. It's fun. And I told the other guy that I dumped the same thing. I said, you know, not to sound like a gold digger, but, you know, I want more than cat food. If I'm in a relationship with a man, I want more, you know? He's like, well, I wouldn't even call you my girlfriend. So I told him, he said that he's not asking, he doesn't want anything from me, you know, just, I guess, sex, you know? And he just wants, my company, but I want more, you know, at this point in my life. You know, I'm 31. Like, I don't need a man in my life. I just, you know, if I have a kid, I want the child to have a father, you know, and the father to be involved in their life, you know, and he should care for both of us, you know. So that's my views, you know. I have to clean my house because I let the guinea pigs out the whole day, you know. They like to party. They're not as scared as me as they usually are because they see me in the house and I'm the one taking them out of the cage and giving them food and everything. So, you know, I guess they connect that with me, you know, like good stuff. I give them zucchini, I give them different vegetables, you know. It's cute. I don't know, I seem to find like a really good joy. I have joy when I see them eat for some reason. I love feeding my animals. I love to give them food, and I love watching them eat because it makes me happy for some reason. I don't know. It just gives me some sort of peace of mind or something, you know. Yeah, I bought this today. I'll show you. I bought this. I could put candles, and I bought this also. You know? So I could put a candle in it. You know, I like to light candles in my house. Just, I don't know. It creates a nice atmosphere, you know? And this too. I had this. It was big candle, but it melted. So now I just put like little candles in it, like separate candles, just so it could sit in it. And it's pretty. Because look, it's pink and pretty, you know? Excuse me. Anyways, have a lovely night. Goodbye.